and fuel injection systems for 600 and 1,000 micro sprints, midgets, 305s, 360s, 410s, and big blocks. They can build a custom injection to meet your specific needs as well. Dedicate ourselves in providing high-quality, custom-built pulling chassis, shafts, specialty CNC products, and some custom machinings. You can find them at www.anglermachine.com. So, upcoming broadcasts here on Hunt the Front TV. Going to be right back here next weekend with UCSC Sprint Cars and IMCA Modifieds here at Southern Raceway. And then that same weekend, next weekend, the February 21st and 22nd, the Toilet Bowl Classic for the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series at Clarksville Speedway. And then February 22nd at Livonia, the Spring Natty. March 2nd, the opener for the Cherokee Chief Mini Series at Cherokee Speedway. That'll be the March Madness coming to you. And then March 8th, the highly anticipated Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series points opener at I-75. And March 15th, the Spring 50 with the Northern All-Stars at Florence Speedway. You can catch all of that action live here on Hunt the Front TV. So here is your starting lineup for Angler Machine and Tool Heat Race number 1. Starting shotgun, that'll be the 94 of Parker Davis. Starting outside row 4 in the 28F, that'll be last night's winner, Davey Franick. To the inside of him in that 95 machine, that is Matt Covington. Outside row 3 in the 5H, that'll be Carson Bolden. And to the inside of him, third place finisher here a night ago in that 1A, that is Jacob Allen. Row 2. Made up of the 11 of Trey Meredith, and to his inside, the 34 of Sterling Kling. And your front row in this one on the outside pole in the 10 VC, that'll be Vince Chicklets. And on the inside, your pole sitter in the 4 machine, that is Danny Smith. 8 laps the distance here in this one. So if you haven't already, make sure to get a Hunt the Front TV subscription today. A lot of, as we just showed you on the screen there and talked about, a lot of upcoming broadcasts, very exciting upcoming broadcasts. Got the new Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series. Going to be at Clarksville for the Toilet Bowl Classic, the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series, Cherokee Chief Mini Series. You can catch all that action all year, only here live on Hunt the Front TV. On your screen, looking at the 4 of Danny Smith, the 95, Matt Covington. Lights out on the speedway, 1 to green. When they row through the starting zone in turn 4, we will be underway here in Angler Machine and Tool Heat Race number 1. Rolling into the starting zone, 8 laps the distance. Rolling out of turn 4, we are underway in Heat Race number 1. Danny Smith going to lead us out of turns 1 and 2. Sterling Kling going to pull away from Trey Meredith. Working into 3 and 4. Here comes Jacob Allen. Lap number 1 will go to Danny Smith. And right there, the 95 of Matt Covington is a round in the middle of in the exit of turn number 4. So that right there will bring the yellow. That lap will not count. We are going to get a complete restart. See there, they giving that 95 a push. So Covington going to rejoin the tail of the field here. See on your screen on Hunt the Front TV, here's an instant replay. Looks like he just went in, got a little too high, went in a little too hot, looped it around there in turn 4. So the lights are out, going to go green coming out of 4. Let's try this again. Rolling into the starting zone, Danny Smith on the bottom, Sterling Kling on the top, and we are underway. Kling going to lead us, working out of turns number 1 and 2, working down the back chute. Trey Meredith holding off Jacob Allen for the moment through 3 and 4. Lap 1 goes to Sterling Kling in the 34 machine. Danny Smith running second. Trey Meredith running third in that 11 machine. Jacob Allen fourth. Davey Franick rounding out the top 5 at the moment. Meredith flirting with Danny Smith for that second position. Kling pulling away from the field early on in this one. Danny Smith trying to reel him in. Trey Meredith trying to sneak up on that 4 machine of Danny Smith for that second spot. Jacob Allen and Davey Franick sitting back in third and fourth and fifth in this one, excuse me. See on your screen right now, it is all Sterling Kling through this one. He has a .959 second advantage over your second place driver, Danny Smith, with the laps winding down in this one. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 laps remain. Jacob Allen trying to reel in that 11 machine of Trey Meredith. Laps winding down. If he's going to make a move, he has got to do it now as the white flag is in the air. Final time around. Kling leading us down the back chute, working into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Sterling Kling takes heat race number 1. Danny Smith second, Trey Meredith third, Jacob Allen fourth, and Davey Franick rounds out the top 5 in this one. So your top 5 in this one, 5th will be the 28F of Davey Franick, 4th the 1A of Jacob Allen, 3rd the 11 of Trey Meredith, 2nd the 4 of Danny Smith, and ladies and gentlemen, your heat race winner in that 34 machine, Sterling Kling. If we could get late models start to line up for qualifying. Late models start to line up for qualifying. So Sterling Kling, your first heat race winner of the evening. Here just waiting momentarily, getting ready for cars to roll out onto the speedway for Butler Built heat race number 2. Car starting to roll out onto the track now for Butler-Built Heat Race number 2. Upcoming events for the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series. March 8th, the points opener at I-75 Raceway. That'll be $20,000 to win. Then March 28th and 29th, a 2-night show at Why Not Motorsports Park. Night 1 paying $8,000 to win. Night 2 paying $12,000 to win. Then April 4th and 5th going to be at the Talladega Short Track. $8,000 to win on night number 1, $12,000 to win on night number 2. And May 2nd, a $10,000 to win showdown at Livonia. So make sure to mark your calendars. Come out for all of those events at I-75. Why not Talladega and Livonia? And if you can't make it out, you can catch every lap live exclusively on Hunt the Front TV. And if you get Hunt the Front TV, if you subscribe to Hunt the Front TV today, then you will get the Spring 50 on March 15th. And here is the lineup for Butler-Built Heat Race number 2. Starting in the tail in the 13V, that'll be Van Gurley Jr. Outside row 4 in the 88 machine, that is Brogan Carter. On the inside in that 51 machine, that is Shelby Kelly. Making up row 3, that'll be the 5M of Max Stambaugh. And on the inside, the 36 of Jason Martin. Outside row 2 in the 77 machine, that is Kyle Mabry. And to his inside in the 28, Jeff Willingham. And your front row, starting on the outside pole, set the new track record earlier this evening in hot laps. That's the 44 of Chris Martin. And your pole sitter in the 9 machine, that is Lane Whittington. 8 laps the distance here in Butler-Built Heat Race number 2 for the UCSC Sprint Cars. You're looking at the 28 of Jeff Willingham and the 44 of Chris Martin on your screen right now. Earlier this evening, Chris Martin set a new track record with a 13.454. So keep an eye on that 44 machine here in Heat Race number 2. Lights out on the speedway, 1 to green in the air. When they come out of 4, we will be green flag racing. Lane Whittington, Chris Martin, rolling through the starting zone. We are underway. Martin going to pull away, coming out of turns number 1 and 2. Whittington sitting back in second. Coming out of 4, lap 1 goes to Chris Martin. Whittington sitting in second, Jason Martin third. Battle on your screen right there between Willingham and Carter for that 5th and final top 5 position. Whittington with the edge over Carter, working out of 2, working down the back chute. So far, it has been all Chris Martin early on in this one. 3 down, 5 to go. Coming out of 4 laps remaining for Chris Martin. He takes us to the halfway point. Lane Whittington sitting 0.73 seconds back of Chris Martin. A little bit of lap traffic. Martin going to try to put Mabry a lap down. He will do so. Whittington going to drop down to the bottom, get around Mabry as well. Martin still your leader with the popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps remaining. He's got that 44 machine in cruise control. Working out of 4. White flag in the air. Final time around for Chris Martin here at Butler-Built Heat Race number 2. Rolling down the back chute, smooth and steady into 3 and 4. Shelby Kelly in front of him right there. Not going to matter. Checkered flag in the air. Chris Martin takes heat race number 2. Lane Whittington second. Jason Martin third. Max Stambaugh fourth. Brogan Carter rounds out the top 5 in this one. So your top 5 in this one. 5th will be the 88 of Brogan Carter. 4th, the 5M of Max Stambaugh. 3rd, the 36 of Jason Martin. 2nd, the 9 of Lane Whittington. And ladies and gentlemen, your heat race winner set a new track record earlier this evening in that 44 machine. Give it up for Chris Martin. Third and final USCS heat race rolling out onto the speedway. Wait for the rest of the field to roll out onto the track here momentarily. Last call for late model qualifying. Make sure to be in the lineup chute. Last call for late model qualifying. Make sure to go on to My Race Pass today. All the race day information you need is now in the palm of your hand. Download the My Race Pass app in Google Play and the Apple App Store. My Race Pass is a lifesaver for any announcer and race fan. You make sure that you can follow all the action every second, every lap, every millisecond. Catch it all on My Race Pass. And here is the lineup for Schoenfeld Heat Race number 3. Starting outside row 4, the 77T, that'll be Tyler Palace. To the inside of him in that 10 machine, that is Terry Gray. Row 3 made up of the 47 of Dale Howard, and on the inside, the 23 of Lance Moss. Outside row 2, a heartbreaker last night, went around after running second for majority of the race. That is Corbin Gurley in the 12. To the inside of him in the 16G, that'll be Austin Gossel. And your front row on the outside pole in the 3T, that'll be John Robicho. And your pole sitter in the 6G, that is Brian Gossel. 8 laps the distance here in Schoenfeld Headers Heat Race number 3. So, still working on getting cars rolling here for Schoenfeld Headers Heat Race number 3. Going to get them lined up here momentarily. So, John Robicho in the 3T, actually in the 57 machine. That green 57 machine, so a little change up there. So getting him lined up here, getting ready to go in Schoenfeld Headers Heat Race number 3. Lights out on the speedway, 1 to green. Getting ready to roll here in the 3rd and final heat race for the USCS Sprint Cars. Going to wipe that off. Going to get another pace lap. Going to work on getting these cars lined up correctly. Now lights out on the speedway, getting ready to go green, coming out of 4. Gossel and Gossel going to lead us after we roll out of the starting zone in turn 4. Rolling out of 4, heat 3 is underway. Austin Gossel going to lead us out of turn number 2. Brian Gossel sitting in 2nd. Lance Moss with a good run in that 23 machine. Dale Howard going to go 2 for 1 here. Can he make it stick? Yes, he will. Austin Gossel leads us on lap number 1. Dale Howard sitting in 2nd. Gossel, your leader early on in this one. Dale Howard in 2nd. Corbin Gurley running 3rd. Brian Gossel 4th. Lance Moss rounding out the top 5 at the moment. Eyes on the 47 of Dale Howard in that 2nd spot. Halfway through this one, Austin Gossel has led us the whole way so far. He's got about half a straightaway lead over your 2nd place driver. Corbin Gurley trying to reel in that 47 machine. The battle on your screen right now is Brian Gossel and Lance Moss battling for that 4th position. Moss working on reeling in the 6G of Brian Gossel here. Has some speed, rolling out of turn 2. Gossel faster down the back chute. Moss going to try the bottom here. White flag in the air, final time around. Double box on the screen here on Hunt the Front TV. Austin Gossel leads us down the back chute into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Austin Gossel gets it done. Dale Howard 2nd. Corbin Gurley 3rd. Brian Gossel 4th. And Lance Moss rounds out the top 5. So your top 5 in this one: 5th, the 23 of Lance Moss; 4th, the 6G of Brian Gossel; 3rd, the 12 of Corbin Gurley; 2nd, the 47 of Dale Howard; and ladies and gentlemen, your heat race winner in the 16G, Austin Gossel. Once again, looking at upcoming broadcasts here on Hunt the Front TV. We'll be back here next weekend at Southern Raceway, USCS Sprint Cars and IMCA Modifieds. Also next weekend, you can catch the Toilet Bowl Classic with the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series at Clarksville Speedway. February 22nd, the Spring Natty at Livonia. And then March 2nd, the opener for the Cherokee Chief Mini-Series, opening up with the March Madness at Cherokee Speedway. And then March 8th, the highly anticipated Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series season opener at I-75. And March 15th, the Spring 50 with the Northern All-Stars at Florence Speedway. You can catch all that action exclusively here on Hunt the Front TV. So here shortly, the free preview is going to end. So if you have not already, make sure to get onto Hunt the Front TV and buy a subscription today. It'll pay for itself. You get all of the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series, all of the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series, Cherokee Chief Mini Series, a lot of Northern All-Stars action. So make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to